Hi, my name is Dustin. I'm one of the BMW geniuses here at BMW Vocala. Just want to first thank you for allowing us to help you find your next vehicle. And I'm wanting to do a comparison video between the X1 and the X3. The X1 is on our left. It's our smallest SAV that we make. And the X3 is on the right side, which is our medium-sized SAV that we make. Now our X1, both of these vehicles are actually an Alpine white on the exterior with two different interior colors. Now, the X1, you can get an all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. This particular one on the left is rear-wheel drive only. It's called the S-Drive. The engine is a 28 engine, which is 228 horsepower. That'll give you a 0 to 60 time in 6.6 seconds. Now, you can definitely use this kind of vehicle for storage, quite possibly fine. You actually have 27 this is cubic inch for the cargo space, 27.1 with the seats up, and then if you fold the seats down, it will be as big as 58.7. This is a really, really sharp looking vehicle, of course, as you can see these beautiful lines that go all the way down the vehicle. I'm going to show you what this vehicle looks like from the back here. We do have adaptive brake lights. Actually, look, you can see what both the vehicles look like from the back. Definitely a bit of a difference here. The X3 definitely sits a little bit higher than the X1. I'm going to show you what that storage space looks like. So, of course, you have a power tailgate that will close just by pressing the button on the top right there. And yes, just like I mentioned before, the seats do fold down. And I'm going to show you, so you got a privacy screen right here. You can make the privacy screen. You can actually remove the privacy screen if you want completely. You do have a little tiny bit of storage underneath as well. Actually, a pretty decent amount. Look at that. Now, both these vehicles are on run flat tires, just so you know. But yeah, that's plenty of space. You can definitely remove this part and even the part behind it too. You can take that off, and then of course you can fold the seats all the way down. Press the button, and the tailgate closes. You could definitely fit 3 full-size adults back here quite comfortably. They have a DC plug for that extra power. I'm going to show you the label real quick. Sorry about the glare. Boy, that's really bad glare. I'm sorry about that. This has got the convenience package with power folding mirrors, universal garage door, opener, comfort keyless entry, the panoramic moonroof, lumbar support, ambient lighting, and 1 year Sirius radio. You also have the parking sensors a la carte. I love BMW interiors. Gorgeous interiors. Of course, you got cruise control, you got Bluetooth hands-free connection. There's the Sirius radio, and you can also use your, connection for your phone. Of course, you got the FM and everything. You got an 8-speed transmission on here. Automatic windshield wipers, automatic headlights. And I want to show you just how nice and big that panoramic moonroof is. Really nice. Now, the X3 has actually been recently redesigned. And it's a brand new redesigned model. So you actually have an active kidney grille. You can see the kidney grille is definitely a bit bigger. And it will open and close depending on what the engine needs. You got the daytime running lights, which are LED, which are absolutely gorgeous, as you can tell. Now, the interior of the X1 was black leather. And the interior of the X3 is cognac. Now, I want to mention that the X3, this particular one, is the X-Drive, which is all-wheel drive. Now, it's got a little bit more horsepower, 248 horsepower. Both of them are 4 cylinders. Now, the X1, you get 32 miles to the gallon. The X3, you get 29 miles to the gallon, both of them highway. Now, the 0 to 60 time on the X1 is 6.6 seconds, and the 0 to 60 time for the X3 is 6 seconds flat. Now, the X3's cargo space, so the X1 was 27.1 cubic inches to 58 if you put the seats down. And for the X3, it's 28.7 cubic inches, and then if you put the seats down, 62.7. So it's definitely bigger. And the X3 is equipped with navigation, which the X1 is, that particular X1 is not. I want to show you what the space looks like from the back here. Of course, yes, it's another power tailgate. And there is actually a privacy screen, but it actually fits underneath, which is really, really convenient. And of course, you can put the seats down. This is a lot of space, I got to admit. Now, I do want to say that both of these vehicles, I'm just going to close the door there, have a towing capacity of the same, which is 3,000 pounds, and that's including the trailer and everything. But you do need to get a trailer hitch for either one, because neither one of these come with a trailer hitch already. I'm going to, again, apologize a lot about the glare. This particular one's got the convenience package for comfort, keyless entry, panoramic moonroof, lumbar support, 1-year Sirius radio. It's also got driving assistance, which active blind spot detection, lane departure warning. You got the premium package for heated steering wheel, heated front seats, navigation, heads-up display, and real-time traffic updates. And then a la carte, you've got the parking sensors, wireless charging for a phone that's capable of it, and then you've got the Harman Kardon upgraded stereo. Now this one you can sit 3 people again very comfortably back here. They actually have some really nice climate controls and another DC plug. Now the X3 is meant to be a bit of a softer ride, a bit of a more cushiony seats on purpose. Believe it or not, with the new redesign, the X3 is pretty much like driving an X5. The seats are just as comfortable, the suspension is soft, and the road noise is so minimal. And look how gigantic this panoramic moonroof is. I'm going to have to do this, watch. I love this. You sit down in the back seat, and all you can do is see nothing but sky. I love it. Look at that. It goes all the way back behind your head. I've never even seen a moonroof like that before. Now, of course, you got 8-speed transmission again, cruise control, automatic headlights, automatic windshield wipers. Again, this one's equipped with navigation, huge screen, much bigger screen, and this is a touch screen, unlike the other one, which was not a touch screen, which is pretty cool. You got a digital dashboard, so when you go into sport mode on this, it goes digital just like that. That's pretty darn fancy. Or you can keep it with analog and comfort mode. So if you have more questions at all or anything like that, all you got to do is just ask us. But I hope this answers some of your questions about trying to compare the X3 to the X1, both of these specific ones. And again, thank you very much for allowing us to help you find your next vehicle.